Well, welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
And most of the arena was totally against them, but they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Here's Kidd. Up top, Embiid. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Not known for a quick release, but Embiid showing he has that ability as well.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And that one is hammered home.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Here's Kidd. Ivy outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Hart. Deflects the pass. Here's Iverson. He's covered by Hart. And just over a minute played here to start the game.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
Now here's Ivy. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. And then Embiid with the dunk.
I got pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
Inside, here's Iverson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Iverson's gotten his second bucket.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
It's Hart on the wing. Down low. Here's Embiid. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Pass to Iverson. To the inside. Here's Ware. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
To the middle. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Ivy outside. Tipped. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse.
Right away, he acknowledged they're facing one of the best defensive players in the league in Bam Adebayo. He told me Bam can do it all. He can protect the rim, he can defend in isolation, he can rebound. So we have to keep our composure, be aware of his presence, and not let him dictate what we do. All right, let's send it back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Miami trailing. 1:03 left to the first quarter here. Goes up on the wing. Yes, on the jumper.
I mean, this is who DeRozan is, a bucket getter, and he does it in many ways.
Here's Kidd. No made baskets yet. Pass to Ivy. Fires for 3. Jaquez grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Kidd. Pass to Embiid. Nails the baby hook. Embiid's got 9. Now DeRozan. There's a screen by Bull. 1 second left. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And at the end of one, a closely contested. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead. Superb playmaking from Kidd with that dish right there.
76ers foul. Jason Kidd. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Iverson. Pass to Bull. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And here's Ivy. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Iverson. Hey, expanding his range. Bowl, no good. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it.
In for the Heat. Where? Bam Adebayo.
Heat trail by 3. Here's Iverson. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. And it's good for 2. Iverson's got 6. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning a title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Here's Iverson. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Adebayo from long range. Hits a three-pointer. Adebayo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
And it's Ivy penetrating. And is blocked. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. So both teams changing it up here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Kidd. It's deflected. Here's Iverson. Drives to the hoop. And a big-time jam right there.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Kidd. He's scoreless. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. Goes back up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
The 3 from Mitchell. Rebound by the 76ers. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Hartenstein. Holland for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat with the lead. Here's Iverson. It's tipped. Ivy with the ball. 7 points in the game. And 1:01 left in the first half. And the shot's good.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Blocked! Fast break, Philadelphia. Hart from long range. Adebayo grabs the board. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. These are his first free throws of the game. That one's no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's Kidd. No points so far. Hartenstein, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Iverson. Here's Bo. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
That's his second.
The Heat making a switch here. He's 0 for 2 at the line in this one. And Bo, no good on that one.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Three-pointer, no good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Miami out in front. They're up by 1. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession.
Miami foul. Allen Iverson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Whitehead. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Philadelphia shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
At the line for your 6th.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
Here's Whitehead. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by the Heat.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Iverson. The 3. Rebounded by Green.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Here's Iverson. Give him 8. Here's Ware. 4-3. And again, no good by Miami.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Johnson. Outside for Green. Shot clock at 5. A shot from the high post. Offensive rebound. Here's Duren. And there's a 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Both teams deciding to change it up. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Now here's Mitchell. Still no points. Wiggins from long range. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Ivy. Duren. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 2.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Drains the triple.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight planks.
And it's 6'10". Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
And it's Miami's ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Hart from long range. He buries it from 3. Hart's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
One of Hart's favorite shots there, guys. Excellent recognizing when he has the room to pull the trigger.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Now here's Ivy. 9 points in the game. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Miami on D.
Number 41, DeMar DeRozan.
Now Ivy. Pass to Embiid. Embiid elevates.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
DeRozan, left side. Baseline jumper. And again, no good by Miami.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And the Heat making a change here. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 4. To the inside. Bol. And finished off by Bol.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Where? That's good.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Kidd. No points yet. Pass to Whitehead. Uncovered. Bol grabs the board.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Here's where. To the middle. And that one's good. Bol's gotten 4 this quarter.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Whitehead. 3 seconds left. Oh, throw it down!
Nice! Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but...
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. So it's Miami now. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. DeRozan for 3. Now Philadelphia with it. Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
The constant evolution of Embiid's game, really impressive. A credit to his work ethic. He continues to get better, becoming a bigger threat with his improved arsenal.
Ivy outside. The 3 is up. Given that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
The 3 from Mitchell. The Sixers lead by 4. And here's Embiid. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Pass to Adebayo. Here's the teardrop. A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Ivy with the ball. Lays it up and banks it in. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
Outside Mitchell. Rebound by the 76ers.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
I love it. I mean, great ball movement by Ivy.
DeRozan outside. Adebayo from long range. Hart pulls it in. Philadelphia leading by 6. Outside Mitchell. The 3 ball. Connects from downtown.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Kidd. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Heat trail by 3. Adebayo in the post. No good with a layup. Philadelphia with the ball. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Hart. 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Kidd. Philadelphia with another miss.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
DeRozan down low. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Assist goes to
Now just a 1-point Philadelphia lead.
Big basket from DeMar DeRozan, an experienced NBA shot maker. He's been in these situations a lot and has come through more times than not.
Oh, look at the range. Joel is good for 3.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told his players he expects more from them at the line, saying, quote, keep drawing fouls, keep getting to the stripe. But when you do, you got to make it count. Not looking to give those freebies away. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. The Sixers lead by 4. You got a piece of it. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Here's Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins with the speed.
Close game, big score, Wiggins embracing the challenge.
Pass to Kidd. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter of this one. DeRozan, dribble drive. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
This is what scratches the itch for DeRozan. Moments like this, he lives for it. Takes great pride in being the guy to knock down the critical shots.
.46 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Iverson. Kicks it to DeRozan. Pass to Iverson. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Now the 76ers with it. Now here's Ivy. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO.
and for the Heat, Luke Ball, Damian Mitchell.
Puts it up off the inbound. Oh, it falls!
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
This has to be a lob close enough to the basket to tip it in. No time for a catch and shoot.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.